Hey everyone, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm going to be conducting a daily tarot reading, an energy reading for the collective. So you are advised to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So for the message that I got for this reading, I was hearing the final countdown. And it kind of like instantly made me remember that song by a band called Europe back in the 80s. If any of you are old enough to remember that, that group and those times, the final countdown. So it just feels as if there's a build up, but this can be something that's personal to you on your personal journey, where you know that there's a countdown, there's a time that is coming, that's going to be coming towards an end and a new beginning for you. And what I was getting, a message that had come through that says, stepping into the unknown is like swimming in the ocean at night. Despite the harsh conditions you're in, your faith is more powerful than your plight. So this has given me a feeling of you being unshakable, unbothered, sturdy and calm, relentless in one's endeavours, despite everything that's what's going on, around you at the time. It just feels as if you are literally unbothered. I wouldn't say that you literally don't care, because you have to care about something that you are focused on, because your care is where like your energy, your intention within you is going to help to bring in and maximize the possibilities of whatever it is that you want to come into fruition. Okay, if you're putting your care and your energy and your time on something else, then you're blocking your potentials, you're blocking your blessings, in other words. All right, so I'm sensing that somebody is laser focused right now, very tunnel visioned. Despite all the chaos, despite everything that's what's going on, you are in your stillness. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck into the reading. I'm going to put up on the screen for you now the Schumann resonance that I saw this morning, and there has been literally, it just feels as if like you're looking at things differently. Things are hitting you differently now. Whether this is, you taking notice of more synchronicities, you're looking at everything more closely, or things become more clearer to you. I am getting a feeling of a lot more of you are experiencing more openings, more awakenings with your gifts, your psychic abilities, strong intuition that's becoming more potent, more available to you. It's like you might think about something, and then not even 10 to 15 seconds later, what you thought of appears to you, either in person, in passing if you're out in the street going somewhere, or even on the TV if you watch TV, or you might watch a YouTube channel and something comes up, or somebody says something, and that key word clicks into place for you, and it kind of gives you that reassurance and confirmation that you're on the right path. So without further ado, let's see what the cards have in store for you. All right. Okay, so first up, we've got Page of Discs. So there's something about something new, something tangible that may be coming in. And remember what I said about your thoughts becoming things. And this is it really feels very, very important. And what I was picking up as well is that even if you can't see, something like if you can't see, because it's referring me back to the unknown part, even though you can't see physically with your eyes, in your heart or in your mind's eye, you can see it very clearly. So this card can also be about what you are seeing within, like your third eye, inside of yourself. Things that you're going to be learning. You may need to take up a course, or you may be thinking about actually doing a course and setting up a course, creating one for others. But whatever this is, this can be lucrative so long as you stay on the path. We've got the Two of Discs. So what I was saying as well, despite everything that may be feeling a bit turbulent, remember what I was saying about swimming in the ocean at night, sort of thing, and the Two of Discs or Two of Pentacles being in the reverse is about, like being in a very unbalanced, unstable sort of environment, but you have to stay very calm and sturdy and solid. Being sort of like in this element, whilst things are sort of like breaking down and reintegrating, reforming around you, this reality that you're in. Yeah, we've got 10 of Wands. This can feel really hard, oppressive. You might have a lot of, things that you will know that you're going to be responsible for. So again, if you know that and you've got a lot of things going on, then it really is, again, it's just saying about just being calm at this time, at this precise moment in time. Laser focus, 10 of Wands being in the upright position. But again, this is also about endings that are coming in underneath the bottom. Sorry, not underneath the bottom. All right, this is interesting because, as I said, underneath the bottom, I've got this card here, but the next card I'm not going to pull from the top. I'm actually going to pull it from the bottom. So I'm just going to go with what I'm sort of guided to. This is kind of relevant here. All right, so we've got the King of Cups in the upright position. So this is about being in your stillness, being sturdy and calm. You know what it is. Like, it's almost as if like whatever memory, some part of you that you've sort of like had a flashback of, or that's coming towards you, is giving you this feeling of like this remembrance. So I'm going to pull from the bottom. Yeah, the Judgment. This is significant, obviously, with this spread. There's some kind of spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening, something that is reminding you, a memory that's coming back in. And the Judgment card is all about that, remembering or, revisiting something, a past timeline. But it feels as if this is the time to do it. The time is now. And that's what's giving me this feeling of, even though you're stepping into the unknown and, you may feel a bit like, I know what I'm doing despite what's going on around me, but I know that I'm going to be all right. Okay. And the card underneath the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Discs, or the Knight of Pentacles. So again, with this sturdy energy, being solid, being grounded, like, and again, it's given me like, unbothered, like you can't be sort of swayed, you can't be moved by anybody. You know exactly, who you are, where you're going. So let's just get into, I'm not going to do I just don't feel called to sort of like expand on this reading. I'm just going to jump straight in with the Lemurian Star Child Oracle and get some further information with regards to this energy that you're in, this final countdown, this new beginning, this new awakening that's going to be, that you're going to be experiencing your own timeline, your own sort of individual experience. I'm not speaking about the collective here. It's kind of like scaling it down to you. Yes, you are part of the collective and the awakening, but you hold, whoever you are, an important piece of the puzzle. All right, you hold an important piece of the puzzle. So let's go with some messages coming through We've got expression, authentic expression. Words are powerful and truth. So I do feel as well, being very mindful of how you speak, what you think, how you feel, is really, really important right now, because again, if you are trying to speak your blessings into a reality, this is about really just holding your tongue when you need to. Really, really and truly. You could be somebody who could be dealing with a lot at the moment. You might be faced with a lot of opposition from people around you. So people that know you, you know them. But you have to just really stay true to what you believe in. Don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, try to sort of like have any explanations about what you're feeling, what you're going through. And they have no idea what you're going through, because they don't feel what you feel. But yes, so they think they're the expert. We've got the flow, release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. So there's this feeling again of like being in that ocean at night, and knowing that your faith is far more powerful than what's going on around you. You might have a lot of, you know, disagreements and disappointments and stuff like that, but you stand strong. Don't worry about anybody else. The universe, Metatron, wholeness, commune with all life, micro and macrosm. I'm really getting a feeling of micro macrocosm. Again, I'm feeling this, you know, again with this polarized society. And if you are dealing with a lot of people that are, you know, really giving off this polarized, toxic kind of energy around you, you don't see things the way how they do, but yet still they want you to sort of see things like them, their way. But they wouldn't want it to be the other way around if it was you that was doing it to them, but you wouldn't do it to them anyway. You know, this is what makes you different. This is what sets you apart from everybody else. And this is what frustrates them about you as well, is that you are just seeing things from a different perspective and trying your hardest to sort of stay balanced, stay in complete control of yourself whilst this chaos is unfolding. The next card that I've got for you is multidimensional, multiple dimensions, timelines. Be you. Don't even try to fit in. So remember what I said as well just a moment ago about being true, like being true to yourself. Just stand strong, sturdy. Don't worry about what anybody has to say. Even if they try to convince you otherwise, you know within yourself, whatever this past memory is, whatever this is, this past memory of you was somebody who had a lot of, I'm hearing immovable strength. Like you were very, very powerful. This King of Cups could even represent the past you, a past life. And the Ten of Wands and the Page of Discs can even represent who you are today. But stretching, transcending over space and time, this memory, this spark, this trigger within you sort of is what's carrying you, is what's holding you together. Okay? Quite interesting. Sometimes these, messages coming through, yeah. Definitely becoming more integrated, more, well, when I say multidimensional, I just feel it's you just stepping back into your wholeness, the real you, and all the fractals, all the timelines of who you were, who you are, and who you will be just formed into one. And this is why it just feels like you are in your own sort of like a bubble where they just cannot try and penetrate to get to you. Then the last card we've got is resolution. So realign beyond polarity. What I was just saying about polarities. You don't have time for the toxicity. You're seeing things from a higher self perspective, higher self-expression, collapse old timelines. So you're somebody who's definitely balanced within your feminine and masculine energies in order to become totally unified. This is something that, many people are aware of, but it's difficult to do because of whatever it is that's going on with them, that they have challenges on a daily basis of doing. But if you're somebody who really practices, hardcore shielding, like you're really, really, you don't mess about when it comes to your commitments towards your spiritual training and your spiritual practices. Like, literally, this is why people find you like an enigma. They can't figure you out, okay? Your strength stresses them out, So let's just go for a card underneath the bottom of the deck. It's not this one for you guys. Okay. It's this one. Dove of peace. Stay in the heart. All is well, be at peace. So if you're able to sort of like be in this way, grounded, calm, sturdy, at one within yourself, peaceful like this King of Cups, this is a very powerful divine strength to have, which of course would annoy the hell out of the demons and, and other low vibrational entities that are holding certain people, hostage and hostile, showing that kind of hostility towards you, because your divine strength weakens their toxicity to do you harm. So this is what I've got for you. Hopefully this is something that you can align with. If not, please don't worry about it. And yeah, take care of yourselves. And thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the other side. Take care.